Hello and welcome back to this Let's Play series in Crusader Kings 3 Realms in Exile. Um, Last episode we took some territory from Realm Master Nazrog here. We need to give this away. In between episodes I found a couple of individuals to give these to. And I've also given away some furs. Excuse me. I've also given away some of my items to various vassals just to clean up my inventory a little bit. Nothing major, there were only a few. We're gonna give these away now. We're also going to steal this one. And we're gonna give it to him. He doesn't hold the duchy capital that's over here, so for now we won't be able to build anything for him. We're also going to try to fire off this murder. It has a very low chance of success, but it worked, which is good. We're also going to try to murder him, I think. So that's a massive concern off our back, because Galadriel would have recruited soldiers and she would have had claims on our titles. So she's gone now, which is good. I wasn't really expecting it to work. I thought it would backfire, but I'll take it, game. I'll take it. Now, in between episodes, I've had a look, and we have a bit of a problem, because to pacify the Balrog, there must not be any dwarven cultures in the area of conflict, and unfortunately, we have a Longbeard one here and a Blacklock one here. I don't think there's any others, but even one is enough. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get rid of these cultures in Moria. This is already a delving though, so we can't destroy it and recolonize it. This is the same, it's a castle, which is unfortunate. If I should have paid more attention and just reduce the development of the delving to make it wilderness again. But I completely missed that opportunity, which is my bad. The rest of them only need development. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to raise my troops here. I'm gonna get rid of this rebellion. Let's arrange a marriage. I'm gonna get rid of that rebellion, and I'm going to start ravaging the land. Excuse me, apparently it's sneezing day today. You can marry him, that's fine. That will do, game. I don't need the entire army for this. So let's join his rebellion here. Do we have a better steward? We do. Let's swap our steward here. Excuse me. Oh dear. Okay. Come on, get rid of this war, please, so I can bring down my army. Thank you. And what we're going to do, we're gonna ravage these counties. Unfortunately, I don't think promote culture works. No, because it's not an orc. So promote culture only works if the culture being if the county that we're promoting culture in is also orcish of some sort. But they're not, so we're gonna have to ravage the land, and that's gonna take 11 years there, and probably another 11 years there. So unfortunately, pacifying the Balrog is gonna take a bit of time, simply on account of the fact that I was an idiot and didn't reduce the development instead of conquering it. So if you're doing the same thing, you might want to check before you conquer delvings in Moria. It would be faster to just reduce their development and then resettle them yourself. We're gonna set our eyes on other targets though in the meantime, so we can probably attack the Reunited Kingdom to kick them out of Gondor. We also have Dunland to take care of, and him as well. We'll probably attack. We'll probably attack Dunland to start with. We will. So let's get rid of Dunland for good. We're gonna raise our army, say here. We'll clear up this rebellion while we're at it. In the meantime, please, if you're enjoying my content, leave a comment, throw me a like or a subscribe, and/or a subscribe. I would appreciate it, just to make my channel grow. We're gonna split off the siege towers here. Apparently we did not need to worry about the rebellion. We're gonna march towards Isengard. Guard. We're taking the legions to Isengard. You know what? You don't need to go there anymore. We'll just... Apparently the Witch King feels the need to raid us, which is fine. Good luck with that. And after that we'll probably take Isengard. Yeah, that'll make a fine addition, and we're just gonna destroy it actually. You were imprisoned, really? By whom? By him. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do with that. Can I tell you to kill him in any way? Not really. Okay, never mind then. Let's keep sieging. We've seized another artifact. A beautiful wooden sword, which is a child's toy. My great-granddaughter is trying to seduce me. You know what? Find someone else, please. So moving on with our skill levels towards Enchanter, and intercepting you would be ideal. Let's get rid of some prisoners here. Can you march faster, please? We've captured the king. Are you made of money, sir? You are not. You know what? Let's finish fighting those troops. And then we'll enforce our demands. And we can disband our troops here. So we've just conquered all of Dunland. We have a wild stag hide to get rid of. There we are. We could dismantle it, and break apart the components, but I'm not going to deal with all of that. I simply do not have the patience. We have enough money in the bank anyway. Apparently, we have adventures being inspired. She wants to go to Isengard. Go. And I'm gonna have to get rid of some prisoners here. Are you made of money, sir? You are not made of money. Well, you know what? I don't care. Just get them all out of here. So I'm gonna pause for a second, and I'm gonna find people to give this to, and I'll be right back. So here we are. Let's make the duchies, and we're gonna build the barracks naturally. And give him the duchy. Same thing throughout the place. I wish we could still have the music on, but I'm gonna get copyright claims if I do that. It is annoying how quiet it can get, and I can't blab quite all the time. We'll give you the duchy as well. He can't quite hold all of it, but that's okay. He'll figure out the rest. We have too many vassals again. Let's create the kingdom title. We're nowhere near the amount of territory we need to hold to have the empire title, so we're gonna hold fire on giving them the kingdom. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a lot of options when it comes to that. I can't give away Orc Town, nor Moria, nor Gundabad, nor Angmar. I can't give Northern Mirkwood either. Northern Mirkwood, yeah, or Dol Guldur. We can't give these out. I have the Empire title, I'm pretty sure. I do. So, congratulations, you're now a king. Upper Khand is what we're going to give you. Why do you not inherit him? What territory are you holding? I'm sorry, are you not part of Upper Khand? Yeah, you are. So what's the deal? Why were you not transferred? Am I missing something here? Ah, that will be why. Right, so we need to retract your vassal here. Who are you? You're nobody. Okay, let's wait for that retraction to happen. In the meantime, I'd rather not give this away because he's still holding, he is still holding territory here. We could fight you. Let's unpause. Let's get rid of his vassal. And now you shouldn't hold any territory anywhere else. So we can give him, we can grant you as a vassal. My game is starting to be a bit laggish. You kind of hate me. Can we use a hook? Not really. It's unfortunate that he's of a different faith, but we'll deal with that when we deal with that. So that resolves the vassal problem. And let's clear out these last holdings. Can we holy warrior for the kingdom? No, we cannot. So we're gonna have to fight you twice. Is this in the south? It is. Right, let's declare for that for now. We'll raise our troops. Actually, yeah, no, we'll raise our troops here. I was thinking to split them up and raise half of them here and half of them here, but it will work. Bring me something truly unique, please. There we go, that's the army done. Let's quickly conquer that. You're about to lose Dorwinian, I think. You have. So who holds it? You do. Well, that's annoying, but we can't really help it. At least the sieges should go faster now because we have the appropriate siege engines. We'll do this, and I don't think this is gonna grow in chance anymore. Let's execute it, and we'll see if it works or not. It did not. That is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Hall of Echoes. It is extremely annoying that we have to ravage the land in Moria. But it is what it is. I don't know if we need to ravage the land in in the mountain pass as well. We might. But we might not. Where is your army, Gondor? This can be done now. So you can be given to a randomer. And which duchy are you part of? That one. Yeah, so you can have this title. And we'll march south. Apparently we have artifacts we need to get rid of. Not in here. We did get a magnificent tapestry. We can give that away to someone. We're gonna keep what we have because it's giving us vassal limit and we desperately need it. But the grey pelt can go away. Skull of the Wild Stag of Thror's Hall. Well, we can give this away as well. I'm gonna do that between episodes. I'm not gonna do that now. And we've acquired other artifacts. Have a prize dagger. What artifacts have we gained? Magnificent crown. Is it a display item here? Yes, it is. We can get rid of the sturdy goblet. And we have some skulls as well. What about statues? Gondorian statue, magnificent statue. And are the rest of them books or something? I'm not gonna be needing this. We can destroy that. And apparently we did inherit some books as well. That's fine. Let's continue our conflict. Here comes Gondor's army. Excuse me. I am still recording sound. Yeah. Apparently she was wounded, which is not great. Hopefully she doesn't die. Yep, put it into the Arkenstone and show him in. Intercept this army, please. We're gonna siege this next. And we have a bunch of prisoners. Let's get rid of them. And we can make them renounce claims and hook the rest. Ooh. That's a nice one to get rid of. You found a Numenorian helm. It's not bad. It's not great either. Feel free to pause and read it if you want. Right. So you basically just died there, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I'll accept that book. You learned Orcish. That's nice. We're gonna siege you, and you can explain to us what you're going to do about it. You need someone who's Herculean, preferably. That will do. Can you siege a bit faster, please? We need to take that one as well. More prisoners to get rid of. I don't know what claims he has, but we want to get rid of them. So we have now sieged that entire area. I think the closest one is here, which is unfortunate. How much is this adventure gonna cost? 1,000 gold. Um, you know what? Just get through here, and then through here, and hopefully they're not gonna sail to us. It is annoying that we have to fight for itsy bitsy little tiny terrain, tiny counties, but we have to get him out of Gondor to steal the Empire title so that we can start giving out the kingdoms in Gondor. We have an inspired person. You want to go to the Bay of Felaya. Go. I don't think he's gonna bring anything useful, but we'll see. And after this, I think we're gonna take his territories here. You need... Actually, can we convert you first? We can. And you need... You'll do. Can you convert as well? And you know what? Just marry him. We have divine right. Is that... No, it is not. Is this from the previous era? It is. Okay. Well, we're not far off from Ermine Cloaks, which is gonna cover our vassalage problem in a bit. Is this not gonna grow beyond that anymore? We can extort subjects. And this is about the Numenorian helm. Let's try this murder now. How many soldiers do you have? Not many, and you are involved in the struggle for Moria. It still didn't succeed. Ah, no, we don't want to go through there. Come through Tharbad, I guess. Might as well go for the capital. I did not want to pay the money, and now we're prolonging this conflict, which is obnoxious. How are we for the legend? We can increase the quality, which means we can now spread it to more territories. It's been sitting there for a while. I didn't even notice it. We're gonna get rid of this ostrich thing. What did I just see here? Okay. But after this conflict is done, I think we're gonna attack him for the Brown Lands, and I think we're gonna start expanding the Brown Lands. You wanted a defensive alliance. That might actually not be a bad idea, but you're gonna pass away soon and I'm not bothered. We're gonna hold the mystical communion. You're being ignorant. We have bandits in the collapsed barrows. Let's get rid of that. You can be upgraded. How is the Balrog? We're heading towards active. And you're changing to what? Oh, interesting. Unfortunately, that's considered hostile. We have another inspiration. Yeah, no, we're not paying you that. Are you the insane one? You are. So, no useful inspirations in that case. So the faith they're changing to, uh, no gods, no glory. The faith they're changing to is an orcish faith from the south. Specifically, it's from here actually. But these have been conquered by Thrar's folk, but this is where the faith originates, in these territories here. And they have, because on the start of the game, these are orcish. They have a different war host decision. They wouldn't become the Great Northern War Host, they would become the Great Southern War Host. It would be interesting to see if we can get the decision to fire with the Great Northern War Host. That might be something worth exploring. You also get, as an orc, you get in the south, you get some decisions relating to conquering the dwarves here. We could try to get them with this current playthrough, but we'll see if that happens. But if I remember correctly, you cannot fire a decision for a war host if you're already an emperor, so we might not be able to do that. Can you get here faster, please, and siege this guy's capital, because he's starting to siege in the north, and it's getting annoying. There we go. So now we have what we wanted. We can disband our army. And you've automatically taken control of that, which is fine. So we're only one county away from stealing this empire title. We're gonna have to wait a bit though. Can you handle this on your own? Not really. Let's raise our own army and let's protect him. Are you the only one? No, not really. Okay. That will do, game. That will do. So, let's join your rebellion. How about no? How about I don't pay you? How's that? So we're gonna split this army in half. And you can go in that direction. And you can go in this direction. Ah, sure. For how long? 3,232 for 5 years, basically. That's fine. You can marry him. At this rate, it would probably be faster to finish this rebellion and then raise the army again here, but I think they can handle this rebellion on their own. Not sure. We'll see. So this episode apparently is going to be a cleanup duty for various rebellions and tiny little pieces of territory, which is annoying, but it is what it is. You need someone Herculean and intelligent. That will do for now. I don't particularly care. Right, so the conflict is over, but we're about to join this one, so we might as well just join it. So that's Ermine Cloaks, and that will solve our vassalage problem. We might as well go for Castle Bailey's. Why is it called a Jarnaru's dagger? We'll just leave it as is. So that's the end of those rebellions. You can get married, that's fine. So I suppose we best declare war for the Brownlands. You're in a massive rebellion at this point, which is annoying, but it is what it is. Let's take away your... Ah, you hold land there as well. Let's take away the Mark of the Undeeps. We're going to raise our military, say, here. And we'll start to colonize towards the south. That will do, game. Let's start by sieging that. We seized a dagger. This can go away. Do we have prisoners? We do. So there we go. That's the war done there. And I'm gonna need to find someone to give this to. I'm not gonna pause though. Let's have a look at you maybe. You know what you'll do? I don't particularly care. Uh, we'll give you this one. We'll create the duchy, and we're gonna build the orc barracks. And we're gonna give you the title that goes with it. And at this point we can start to expand towards the next duchy here. So let's start by removing the flood. How are our colonies here on that note? Nowhere near developed enough is the answer to that. But they are growing, and hopefully in time. Can we declare war on you now? We can. And we can declare war on you as well. So let's holy war you for the duchy. Let's holy war you for the duchy. And this is our vassal? No. We can offer you vassalage, that's fine. We'll raise our army, say here. That will do, game. That will do. We're gonna take the glittering caves. Find a strong mare. I forgot actually. Here we have enough territory to make this kingdom, because we have both duchies. I think it changed the icon a little bit. I'm not entirely sure. How is our legend? Not growing as fast as I'd like it to go. Can we have a look at how this is spreading? We don't have a court chronicler. Let's use you. Yeah, that will do. And apparently we're gonna name our horse again. Sure. I think we need some more orcish names. So that's that work done. Next. Sure. This shouldn't take long. There we go. We must have captured someone important. So we can disband the army now. We'll create this duchy. And seeing as how you're already here, and you're already a vassal, where is the capital? There. You can have that. We'll give you the duchy. Because she's already a vassal, we can give her additional territories, but otherwise you wouldn't be able to give territories to females. And we do need someone else to have additional territory. Do you have? Yeah, we can use you. Let's give it to you. We'll establish the duchy here. This is the capital, Orcish barracks. And we'll give you the duchy. And at this point we can create the kingdom and the empire title. None of which changes icons, I wish it would. But at this point we can give the kingdom title away for this one. It was this kingdom title. And even though he doesn't hold the duchy quite yet, we can give away the kingdom title to her. There you go. We are losing money at a rapid pace. Can we declare war on you? No, not quite yet. Who is the dangerous faction? Let's see. Gondorians. And they can declare war in 34 months. That is unfortunate. Yeah, they shall get what they need. And we have to go through the floods again. Okay, are you attacking anyone? No, you are not. I'm not sure who to attack at this point. We could go for the rest of these, to be honest. Sure, you can pay her ransom. We need to get rid of the rest of them. I think we're gonna start taking these, to be honest. Who are you protected by? By Gondor, by Gondor, by no one. So yeah, can we declare war for the kingdom? We can. Can we take all of your stuff with the duchy? We can. And you're not gonna be too complicated either. So let's declare these wars. And we're gonna raise our military here somewhere. How are we for time? We're getting close to the hour mark. That will do. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna split our army in half, and you can go here, and you can go here. Oh, hello. We're starting to have pure-blooded. Teach the steward, because he might ravage land a bit faster. He's got 6 years left on that. So it might be either the next episode or the episode after that that we try to deal with the Balrog. So we just conquered that. And you can move north now. We had prisoners, we no longer have prisoners. These can be feudalized though. I wish I could actually see, but I cannot. We're gonna wait to feudalize the others because I want to see where they want to be feudalized. Here comes Gondor's army, which is not a good thing to see, but where is your actual... There it is. You're busy sieging, so let's let that happen. Who are you fighting? Right, so you've finished with the floods. Let's get rid of the ghosts. Who else do we need to siege? Let's get rid of the prisoners here. Did we finish with the Baileys? We have. Let's go for... That actually would not be a bad idea, but I think sappers would be better. Let's go for sappers, because it will reduce sieging time. The heavy infantry one wouldn't be horrible either, because it's not a lot, but considering our heavy infantry is horrible to begin with, it would actually be a good idea. Right, we're gonna have to take your stuff away, actually. I'm sorry about that. And we're gonna turn you into... a castle as well. And now we can give you away. Yeah, we're gonna turn this one into a castle as well. So we're gonna take away your stuff. Now we can give you away as well. And apparently we're gonna have to do that in a bunch of places. That will do. So let's finalize this war here. Now I'm gonna need to find people to give these to. So I'm gonna pause here. Do we have any prisoners? We do. I'm gonna pause here for a second. Can we create the kingdom? Yes, we can. Be right back. So there we go. We're gonna create the duchy here. I wish they would change icons, but they don't seem to have icons done for that. Unfortunately, he's of a different faith, and we're gonna have to make sure to convert him. Yep, that's fine. Convert, please. We'll create this duchy here. He is of the same faith as me, so I don't need to worry about that one. And we still have a territory to give out, but I'm waiting for him to come to me. We need to arrange a marriage for you. This will do, I think. And you can have this territory now. And at this point, we can attack for the kingdom of Enslave. And then probably to take Cardolan as well. How are we for time? We're getting up there. We still have time to attack this real quick. We're gonna take your entire kingdom, sir. Let's raise our army here. So next episode we're probably gonna try and push for this county to get the reunited kingdom out of here. So we can grab the empire title. That will do, game. You are split correctly. Let's siege you. Well, we're probably gonna try and get this county conquered so we can get the empire title for Gondor. We'll probably try to conquer Isengard as well. Or maybe this bit here to fill the duchy up. That's actually a pretty good piece. Let's give it to you, maybe. What do you hold? Yeah, we'll give it to you. We are making silly amounts of renown now. We have 50, we have almost 60 a month. The reason I'm not buying anything with it yet is because I want to finish my my current legend. Let's intercept that army. I want to finish my current legend, which is gonna take some time to do. And then what I want to do is I want to buy out the entire branch for the heroic bloodline so we can make use of the mighty endeavor seed without anyone else firing it. Are we really going to do this dance? Can you intercept them, please? There we go. So now we've conquered all of that. I'm gonna have to go through all of these to switch them to feudal. I don't think there's gonna be sub-holdings though. Fortunately, there aren't. Do we now hold enough to create the empire? Not even close. So we've conquered almost everything we could in the empire of Enslave. We're still missing one territory that we can still conquer, but we're nowhere near what we need to hold to create the empire title. We need to colonize quite heavily in the Enslave area. We can, however, establish this kingdom. No, we cannot. Well, that is annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna have to find people to give this to, and we're past the hour mark. Um, I'm gonna stop the episode here, I think. Can we attack you? Yes, we can. We're gonna finish taking the territories for Evathavuld, and we're gonna take the ones for the Brown Lands as well. We want to leave him with South Rovanian for now. How much do we need for the Empire title? We have most of it. If we take a bit more, we can create the Empire of Rovanian, which would ease up some tensions in. We would have rightful vassalage over these people, so we can create some more kingdom titles basically. But I'm gonna stop here for this episode. How is the ravaging going on? Halfway done. So yeah, that's gonna take some time to clear out. Endless stairs. You just need a bit more development, and it's a similar situation here. I think we can at least improve this. So yeah, it's gonna take some time to deal with the Moria thing. And we still have gaps where we need to colonize, including in Moria and in the White Mountains and the Brown Lands. And then we have to switch towards Enedwaith and towards Orostar Noroldon. So we have some ways to go before we can truly call ourselves the Great Northern War Host. We have some ways to go here. Key, are you attacking anyone? Key isn't attacking anyone, and there hasn't been a change in rulership either. Please leave me a comment, like, subscribe if you're enjoying my stuff. We're gonna try to assassinate him one more time. Hey, we've done it. So there goes him at last. We can maybe start to try assassinating his heirs, but administrative realms tend to be less vulnerable to assassinations. He has quite a bit of influence. He has a ton of influence. He has a ton of influence, and so on and so forth. So he has plenty of heirs that are banking influence, and it's influence that costs him to raise the insane army he keeps raising. So I'm not sure assassinations are gonna be the answer here. We can start trying to assassinate people though. Let's see what we manage to obtain here. Just to destabilize this realm as much as possible. But we're gonna stop here for this episode. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.